Welcome to the inaugural rush of the Alpha Omega fraternity. We know that there's been a lot of controversy on campus. We're really just trying to rebrand with as open and transparent an experience as possible. So we're going to be hosting this event. We're leaving it open to the public so that you can all observe our practices as a society. Go class of 0017.
Hey, woo!
Anno Domini. And thanks so much for coming. We have refreshments over there. We've got some coffee, some donuts. Enjoy yourselves, and please enjoy the proceedings. Thank you.
All right, Alpha Omega pledges. One of you didn't do the fucking pledge task. I don't like it when one of you doesn't do a pledge task. It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like you think you're better than everyone else. Do any of you think you're better than everyone else? Do you?
One of you thinks you're fucking better than everyone else. Something about your father being God or some bullshit. You really expect us to believe your dad is God. G-O-D. God.
Do you?
Pledge Jesus, stand up. I'm sick of playing this game. Go forth then move, now trot on pace by pace. To an anise we will see. Know well of them, for they will give you no grace. But everlasting woe for your misdeeds so great. Your fates will fare far worse in cruel care.
It's such a marvel to be moving on. For you, we've held sharp stingings in our chests, but now at last we can ease our longing breath. If only you had more than one head for hanging. No wonder, such mischief, forcing people to break laws, and take instead what you have wrought in wonder.
Feel free to deny this, if you be true. Some think you're a saint, but you shall rue, you painter of fair words and laws anew.
Now your disgrace, one we pursue. The words you still have misled many.
Now, better to sit still than rise up and fall. You've used your will for long and stirred many brawls, who would bring us to ruin you, most of all.
I don't trust he shall endure it, for if other men abuse him, we shall accuse him, and himself cannot excuse him. To you I can assure it with all of my allegiance.
He would sleep in a twink, his downcast appearance. I say as I think.
He's done us much harm, and so let him drink.
Drink, 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 drink.
And be blessed with bad luck. My gosh, do we stink. The sweating and pledging has done us no good.
Hail, sirs, as you sit on your worthy thronies. What haven't you asked? How well are your cronies?
We bitterly admit such weary bones. We did not quit our quest, but with great groans, we pulled forward.
Say, were you trapped in dread? Were you often misled? In such a strait, you said? Sirs, which of you messed up?
Were you often lacking in light as you there kept a lookout?
Bro, I am a true knight. Since I was in the crib, I learned to shout. My eyes stayed up till morning, watching right. And that was all well spent. This traitor I present to you, sir, as we met, who gave you all great scorn.
Can we impeach him now, this pledge whose bros fled him?
Been used to preaching many years and laying down new laws, deceptive seer.
Bros, here. His wit stretches far, and many lend an ear. In a garden did him we found. My sword I swung around, his disciples they confound, and they left him.
Bro, he claimed he could destroy our frat house, and on the third day built one brand new.
How could that be true? It took much soul and labor. The masons I knew built it, filled with wisdom. Hewed every piece of stone brick, one by one.
He lies. You dread a knife across his throat. I give him that prize.
The crippled run, the blind see, so he claims. From folks he's fooled, he has earned quite a payment.
Dead men he raised with ease. And through his sorceries our Sabbath day he defiles evermore, bro.
This is his wish and custom to cure the deaf and dumb, wherever he may come. As I've said before, bro.
Men call him prophet, king, and God's son the same. Gladly would he bring our laws to ill fame.
Yet there's another thing I heard him declaim. He sets not a flea's wing on brother Caesar's great name. He says this, bro, the same as he that excused with his subtlety a woman in adultery, well, may you trust us.
Wrote Lazarus he could raise, back his breath he gave, though he had lain 4 days dead in his grave. All men him praise, both master and knave, such are his witchcraft ways.
Curse him we can for turning many a man. Since the time he began, our hate is much stronger.
He will not believe, though he be most culpable. Men call him a prophet, a lord most notable. Brother Caiaphas, by my thoughts, he be damnable. But you two, as you sit, would you make it firm and stable? Together you two held in awe may defend all our law.
Sir, I can tell you, as might I be married, his reign will cause all our laws to be miscarried.
Bro, the works we've deplored, his powers must be stopped. We may no longer ignore where he has long walked. His cheer is undeserved. There's something forgotten. We must thrust out his rod before we have talked.
Fare you befall for your talking. For sure, I myself must make an examining. Do you hear this, harlot of all? For care may you sing. How dare you call yourself emperor or king? I defy you.
Brah, be not ill-paid, though he answered not. He is inwardly afraid. His reason may rot.
But the words he has said has made me fear a plot.
At his trial, none will aid him.
Now follow my him befall.
Brah, you vexed. Be calm. By law we may examine him first.
Till I knock him on the head, my heart will burst.
Restrain yourself.
Obvious thyself. Both his eyes in a row.
Be not so thirsty for vengeance, but let me oppose him in court.
And let me propose that we kill him.
We would be suspended, our time here cut short.
He deserves to be dead, this king self-appointed. So, out of my way, let me strike at his head.
Restrain yourself.
Shall I never even taste a carbohydrate until I see this traitor's head on the pike?
Brah, you are aware that you are a brother of the Alpha Omega fraternity. You should be practicing modesty, restraint.
Yes, but he irritates my heart like
Softest to go is farthest to stir. Our laws still hold. Brah, your words are unruly. It is best that we treat him with fairness.
No.
We might get something useful out of him.
Screw that. Let me beat him.
Now, go away, for if you were to meet him, he would not speak to you today. But if he abide, I'll take him aside and inquire of his pride when he makes the pledges cheer.
He has done us much wrong with all his false lies. He has done us so much harm. Brother Caesar he defies. I long to hang him before I arise.
Let me first hear how he would answer, except his crimes be clear. I'll investigate this self-appointed king.
Whatever he forsakes, I'll strangle him so hard his neck will break.
So violent. Yet he hasn't said a word. Hey, Pledge, you there? Do you really care so little? I'm shocked by all your daring. I'll abide by the law if the people abuse you so. Did you do these things? Did you have excuses? Why are you so still? You've been accused, the Son of God. Is that who you really are? And you think that means you don't have to do your pledge task?
It is as you say, and it is as I've told. For after this, you shall see me coming down from heaven, shining brightly, loudly clothed. Shut up.
I hope your feet, your face, your fate get fucked up, fickle fool. Your death is well deserved. Hey, where'd your crown go, thief?
Everybody here deserves the right to make amends. Let's keep our laws in sight.
How about no? I'll beat this dude quite rude, for if he commits more crimes, we're really screwed. So while my lungs still contain their breath, let me with my own hand put him to death.
You know better than me. We kill no one. That's a lawsuit.
Defy his deeds and curse his works. With our power, we'll make him obey.
Perhaps the brothers of state who rule over us will judge him more harshly, but not us.
My heart's so cold, yeah, I'm about to melt. The more that I hear, I burst from my belt. I can barely hold my pants up, if only you felt. And give up all my financial aid so this traitor I compel. 4, 5, 6, ever.
Calm yourself.
And if he overthrew me? Brother Ann, if you end up undoing me as Alpha Omega president, I'll never forgive you.
You are a brother. One with rank.
That's only the case so far.
It doesn't seem right for us high-ranked Alpha Omega brothers to act so violent, so fierce. It's not our thing. Perhaps we'll take him to pledge Master Pilate where he'll greet and where this traitor will be quite ill-treated. In that case, all the work is done for us, so let it be.
May he who ever made me a bro pledges, he turned me into some nerd. Damn him now.
My brother Shush, you'll soon regret those words.
If I were not a member of the Alpha Omega Brotherhood, I'd beat him good. Perhaps I'd even get expelled. Maybe it's all for my own good. The sophomores instead will knock him on the hood. With 2, 3, maybe even a Brazilian blows to the head. So this pledge, who has trespassed and broke our law, let us make him aghast and set him in awe.
It's as you said, so I will assure it. I'll call the sophomores up to draw their swords, and we will take up this so-called king of yours, and we will wake him up with knocks.
Indeed, and I'll pay you well. For if I were a part of your gang brawl, I vow by our brotherhood, before the clock strikes 12, I'd make his head sing where I struck, and it would swell.
Don't fret at all, today we'll rock his world. We'll knock the living daylight out of him with buffets and paddles.
If you beat as well as you boast, he's dead already.
Sit, enjoy the show. We'll punch real fast. Stay still and watch us do our thing, my lord, with your blessing.
Yes, whoever kicks the shit out of him the most will have my blessing and my toast.
And now we go to deal with this fond fucking fool.
He'll learn to play our classic Yuletide games, and he'll feel so wrecked. Fro! Fetch us a stool on which this pledge will stand.
Hey, I've got an idea. Let him rough it. For the woe that he shall see, let him kneel on his knees.
And so you go for me. Bring us a whip.
Why should we let this criminal sit so soft? He has vexed us so often.
We'll play around and dance with his frail body, and if he were to stand up, we'll hop around like chickens in a field. Cluck, cluck.
Now, revenge, have at him then. Show off your boxing skills as I will do. Take this, and bear him, mighty fool. Let's all attack at once.
Hey now, sit down. What's with all the rush? You'll get your own turn soon. There'll be no fuss.
We'll prove on his crown the things he has said.
No one in town will be hurt by his sorrow.
Now truly I know not, but his king had forgot his body tomorrow.
Let's keep this going.
But his eyes must be hid.
And if they be injured, we'll lose everything. Fowler, step forward.
What the fuck, man?
You're never there when we need you.
What luck? I'm fucking scolded at this very moment.
Bring us a blindfold.
I don't think I've got one.
You limp sack of shit, bad luck to you and yours.
And I'd say the same to you if I dare. If you weren't my brother, we'd see how you fare.
Ooh, them's fighting words.
Eat shit.
It's true what I've said. The truth lies just ahead.
Tell us to the clerics of 200 Church.
All right. I've got a blindfold.
Good
Hope it
brother.
lasts.
Good brother, now give it here. Do it fast.
How should I do it then?
Around his head, you idiot.
When you've tied it round, make a knot as tight as can be.
Is this good?
Yes, yes, you fool.
You think me fucking insane? Whoever bound his head last might be cursed.
There. Now that he's blindfolded, I must begin, for I will have the mastery to win.
Oh, please.
As I watch, be careful not to pierce the skin.
Then what the fuck should we do?
Follow my lead.
Yes! Give him his due! Look how his skin swells red.
By this, deprive him of all his false tales and undone pledge tasks.
Your paddle fails to grieve, or else your heart isn't in it.
Tell us no lie.
Who just hit you?
Was it me?
No way, he knows.
And now, to Caiaphas we go.
Rise up, ill grace. So come here.
Seems by his pace he can barely move.
We've given him quite the thrashing, haven't we?
From all his boasting, now it goes to your resembles.
With all my heart, we can put him to sleep.
Now he's well wrecked. Pass him out through the gate, and take this scrub to Sir Pledge Master Pilate, who sits as judge among the men of state. Now, here we are.
Come forth, old fool, look alive. We'll lead you pace by pace.
So come on, lift up your feet, you lazy ass.
I have nothing left to do but follow and drive.
I worry so.
Why is that, Brother Caiaphas?
In fear I proceed, and wondering, well, for what if Pledge Master Pilate let Jesus go? That's dangerous and irresponsible. And if only I'd slain him with my hands both, and then I'll be over then. Sir Anne, take the blame. For because of you, if he dares acquit him, the devil take his soul. Because of you, I'm forced to calm.
Have you no shame to use words so unclean? You are a brother of the Alpha Omega fraternity.
Whatever, here I won't stay much longer. I'll keep on pursuing those who will take him ahead. And I won't end my chase until I see him dead. Farewell.
We can go then.